Aquarius, let's have a look with 6 cards firstly and see how this relates to love, romance, and relationships. Okay, you've got the Chariot, then the 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Magician, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun card. Okay, starting off with the Chariot card, there's definitely a relationship that's moving quite quickly here. Now, this notion of fast pace, steadiness, it's all happening. There's a lot of movement around this corner here. I feel as though there's someone fated to be in your path or someone destined to be in your path with the Star card that's coming in with strong emotion with the Chariot card. Now, this could be a Cancer. You also have the sign of Aries, Taurus, Leo, and Pisces that has come up here. But look, so it can really relate back to any sign. But what I'm seeing with the Chariot card is a lot of progression, that the two of you are both working towards a very harmonious and stable relationship. There's a lot of stars in this corner. This really just, it's almost like double whammy. It really just reiterates that you are meant to be with this person. This person is offering you healing, or you're offering them healing. Maybe that's why right now you're in their path. Astrological compatibility between the two of you. And I feel like you'll be seeing stars with this person. Like, I don't know if they're like a total knockout or they evoke these sort of feelings within you, Aquarius, but I love this corner here. I think it's amazing. Look, this person is quite successful that's coming through with the Chariot card. This shows they're successful and they're able to offer you emotional commitment. They're ready to be on this journey with you. Through the turbulent times, through the calm, peaceful times, they're in the boat with you. You are the swords. And this person is by your side. So you've got some sort of solace, some sort of feeling, knowing that this person is by your side. They're willing to journey with you. Now, whether this is physically journey, possibly a relocation. You did have the Queen of Wands. She does rule movement, as does the Chariot card. So for some of you, this person is relocating closer to be with you. If it's an online relationship, for example, there's travel opportunities where the two of you could meet up and strengthen your relationship for those that have this sort of relationship happening. For some of you, I feel like there's a bit of tension. Now, I'm not sure if this is competition or jealousy. The 5 of Wands, I do think a lot of people will demand your time. This could be a lot of people trying to compete to get to you, Aquarius. Maybe you're trying to compete to get to someone else, but I'm seeing that other people or exterior influences are coming into play here with fire energy. Now, this could be a Leo, this could be an Aries. Sometimes fire signs can be known to be quite possessive or protective over their lovers or people they're interested in. So for some of you, I'm not sure if this is coming up with the 5 of Wands, but this is a lack of cohesion. What's beautiful, though, is that it will blow over very quickly. You know, you've got a few cards here that symbolize movement. So this is progressing through the obstacles or through the good times. So I do think the 5 of Wands sitting on top of the Knight of Swords could indicate that if you are having confrontation or competition sometime this month, that it will be very fleeting. It won't stick around too long. For some of you, I feel like you don't want to stay committed in one place for too long. I think you've got wonderful options around you and you're still deciphering which one is the most suited to you astrologically, spiritually, maybe practically, that complements your lifestyle and suits your lifestyle right now. And that's okay, Aquarius. You need to filter through these things. It's absolutely important because, you know, it's what you want out of life. It's the experience you want, the relationship you want. But I feel like there will be someone else, either friends, family, or people that are maybe envious of this relationship coming into play here and trying to give you an opinion about where your relationship is going. So, you know, I guess they don't really know the ins and outs, but I don't know if they'll be trying to help you here or they think they're trying to help you here or what's happening. But I do see that because you're in your power, you're in Aries energy here. So unless you're dealing with an Aries directly, you're in Aries energy here, which says you have everything in your repertoire. He's the Magician. So whether it's a male or a female, this energy coming into Aries energy, this is potential to manifest everything. He's the first of the deck. He's the first of the zodiac. There's a lot of initiation. So there's a lot of new beginnings that will manifest very, very quickly. New destined relationships will take shape very, very quickly here. And what I love is that the two of you are starting on a wonderful foot here, on a beautiful foot. Strong communication with the Queen of Swords, lots of common interests. You're both aligning. You're giving each other the time of day because you care about each other. You're interested to see where this is going. There's a lot of interest and mental stimulation from this person. I really feel like looking at this, there's a lot of direction here, and I think you're coming up in the Queen of Swords energy, which is quite powerful here, Aquarius, regardless if you're a male or a female. To come up as the Queen of Swords, it shows that, again, you're leading this relationship. You're also gaining independence for some of you. So if you're wanting more freedom or independence in a relationship, I feel some of you are going to get it. The Queen of Swords does show that you will be leading this relationship. You will definitely be, it's all coming back to you and coming back to your pace is what I'm seeing. Now, you do have the Sun card. There is children here. As I said, the Queen of Wands is an openness, it's fertility, it's being receptive to something. So some of you are planning children or conceiving children. Again, it might happen very, very quickly, not something you've been actively trying to achieve. For some of you, with the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working for so long, maybe since the period of Leo, maybe for the last 8 months, 8 years. There possibly is a child or the notion of creation here with the Sun card here. Absolutely beautiful, conceiving, talking about children, blending, merging families, or even telling your child that you're seeing someone or that you're interested in someone here. But this is wonderful optimism, happy, harmonious homes is what I'm seeing here. So an absolutely wonderful reading in regards to relationships and love. Let's have a look and see what comes up for career, creative pursuits, and business. Okay, the Five of Swords, the Tower card, Page of Wands, the World card, Nine of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay, Leo has come up twice for you. So for some reason, there's a Leo or someone that exhibits leadership, Leo traits is around you here. But what I'm seeing is that there's major changes or sudden dissolving of business partnerships, the business undergoing some sort of financial turmoil. Someone is leaving or walking away. I'm not sure if this is you, Aquarius. I see you've got a world of opportunity here. So if you decide to leave your job, I think you might come across something online. It is further away. I feel like the opportunity might be a little bit of a drive, for example, in a different town, village, city. And it could even be an opportunity that presents itself from abroad in a different country. But look, I do see an air sign walking away, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here, very suddenly. You won't expect it. So I'm not sure if this is you, Aquarius, someone that works for you, or this is a boss, for example, but someone is definitely leaving, and as a result, there's going to be a lot of chaos in the business or in the company. Some sort of business project. I think it's someone that's quite high up. You can see that the top part of the Tower card is being, coming down. So I'm not sure if this is like in a management position or someone that's quite senior within the company, or has helped to put the finishing touches on a project or something, so to speak. I think there's movement around this person here. But this could also pave way for you to come into leadership role as a result of this person leaving from the company here. So it's quite good that this has come up. I think it's quite positive. It points to positive things for you, but for some, possibly devastation happening here. And again, it could unfold very, very quickly. And again, it's the fish out of water. So you're going to have to sort of hit the ground running and cope and deal with these circumstances that may happen or may unfold very, very quickly here. I see that you're a little bit capricious about a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And I think this is the fire sign that may instigate something like this for you. Page of Wands speaks about message, travel, and movement. Some of you are changing departments, changing relocations. There could be some sort of incident that happens within the office or the building, and as a result, you might have to relocate for work. This could be relocating to a different location as well. The fact that you're traveling and you're looking to the World card, it could very well be because you're changing locations here. For some of you, you might have to travel. If you have a business or a mobile business, or you're thinking about doing this, for some of you, I see you on the go here. Advertising opportunities will make themselves known to you with the World card here, especially with the Star card and the Hierophant. This is you being in the public eye. I also feel like if you're trying to gain clients, you will, but they'll be further away. You'll have to travel quite a little bit to get there, or to get to them. But that's okay, because ultimately they'll help you financially, or they'll help you build on your finance or your resources in some way. So try not to turn too many down or too many away because of distance, if that is a problem for you. But online connections, travel opportunities, working with tourism, the World Wide Web, telecommunications, media, or production is also very possible for you during this month. There's the capricious energy. So I'm not sure if some of you are skeptical about this position. It's either too good to be true, or you're unsure about accepting a position that seems very, maybe it's beyond your skills or expertise and you don't think you're qualified enough, Aquarius. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe you have full confidence in yourself that you can. You've got strong skills to show for, and you've got abilities that can carry you through to this job. But I see the capricious energy, the Nine of Wands to the World card. So I'm wondering if some of you are feeling a little bit skeptical, a little bit hesitant to accept a position, or to go out there in the World Wide Web, or I think you're hesitant about how successful you can be. There could be a lot of competition here. The Nine of Wands can show competition and resistance. So for some of you, if you feel threatened maybe, or you feel a little bit discouraged that there's a lot of competition around you, in some regard here to what's happening here. Now, the Strength card here is this Leo, which has come up twice. Strength of skills, strength of ability. You're going to have to tame the lion, so to speak. I'm not sure if this is a boss or this is the inner lion, the inner lioness within you, Aquarius, but you're going to have to tame it. You're going to have to step up in a situation here, and it's going to be a somewhat turbulent situation. I'm not sure if this is a confrontation that needs to happen at work with an employer. I'm not sure if you need to stand your ground here with the Strength card and prove that you can mediate, you can problem solve, you can succession plan. Whatever this is that's happening around you, you're going to have to step up and face the music, or show someone you can tame the lion, the boss. Maybe if it could even be like managing a manager. And this is a very tough position to be in. But I think, or you're nurturing someone's strengths. It could be your own strengths, your own opportunities, or someone of that around you, like a protege, an apprentice, someone that you're trying to give direction to, someone that you're trying to develop, mentor, or nurture with the Strength card here. But look, I feel like there's a strengthening of a relationship here, but I also feel the notion that you'll have to tame something here. And I think it's someone's personality, because fire can often exhibit ego, especially if there's like double Leo energy in this person. As much as nurturing and as benevolent as they can also be very, very competitive. And have that alter ego and be quite hypersensitive at times. Anything that sort of distorts or alters their perception of the world or themselves is insult to injury, I should say. So some of this could be coming up for you. Again, not for all, but for some it is. For others, I feel like you're strengthening your skills, and it could be through online ventures, like an online course or something like this, Aquarius, may help you. But this is also a wreath of victory. So I feel if you are standing up in a certain situation here, it's definitely going to be appreciated by the people around you. I'm not sure if it's a tyrant of a boss, or an employee that's been bullying, or someone that's been underperforming and just hasn't been putting enough effort into a job. But potentially this is you saying something to someone or standing up. And I see that there's support. There's other people that agree with what you're trying to advocate, champion, or what you're trying to communicate here. So I do wish you all the best, Aquarius. I hope this reading has been insightful for you.